Why are people mad at Dragons Dogma 2? Well, one of the reasons is definitely the microtransactions. Day one on Dragons Dogma 2 release was the microtransactions. Now, what we have here is we have about 21 different microtransactions day one of Dragons Dogma 2 release. So at the top here, we have you can purchase Rift Crystals. Rift Crystals in the game are used to hire pawns above your level and certain items from Rift Crystal shops. You can obtain these in game by various ways by activating Wake Stones, by activating Rift Stones, by renting out your pawn to other players online, by killing certain enemies. There's a few ways to actually get this. But because they added this, there's a little inkling in my mind. It's like, what if they reduce the amount of Rift Crystals that you could attain in game because they want to try and sell things from the cash shop? All right, let's go on to the next one. Dragons Dogma 2 Wake Stones. Wake Stones are very important because Wake Stones are basically your continues. So when you die in the game, you have an option to reload from a checkpoint or to use a Wake Stone to revive yourself mid combat. So if you get a boss to like 1 health bar or super low and you don't want to reset from the checkpoint, you use a Wake Stone to instantly revive yourself to full HP and finish off the boss without starting over from a checkpoint. It's $1 for each of these, and it's basically just like put another quarter in the machine to continue. Next one, we have the Port Crystal. Port crystals are the fast travel markers. Port crystals can be used at certain locations that you can make a custom fast travel marker when you use a fairy stone in the game. This is weird. It's not a huge problem because I enjoy actually walking around the game, and it's weird how they advertise like if you need to use a fast travel system, then your game must not be very interesting inside the game. But they're selling a fast travel mechanic inside the cash shop. I thought it was weird. Then we have the Arts of Metamorphosis. So these I have some of these because I got the deluxe edition and the pre-order. So that's why I have some of these. All right, Arts of Metamorphosis. So the Art of Metamorphosis book is used to re-edit your main character or your pawn character. They are one-time use items. And if like you didn't want your character or you wanted to like change the height of your character or small minute details here and there, you would have to use an Art of Metamorphosis. There is a way to get books in game, and those are at Rift Crystal shops. But the other way is to pay $2 for this book, which is really weird because the first game had a one-time Art of Metamorphosis that you could obtain in game that gave you infinite re-edits of your character and your pawn. This just seems so stupid to me. Why they would try and sell this when they could have just added an infinite metamorphosis book inside the game at some points. This is just obvious attempts to squeeze $2 out of someone that didn't like the way their character looked. All right, what's the next? The Gal Key. This is a one-time makeshift Gal Key which is used in some of the prisons in the game. It's just a one-time use item. There is an infinite version that you get during a quest, but if you don't know how to make a copy of that infinite version, then you're stuck using these breakable makeshift Gal Keys. So you can buy some of them from shops in the game, and you can pick them up from certain locations, certain treasure chests here and there. But there is already an infinite version in the game, and if you don't know how to copy that to make yourself a permanent infinite version, then I don't know what they were doing here. What's the next one? Ambivalent Rift Essence. Change pawn inclinations. Obtain an item which should change your pawn's inclination once to a random one. It's well, what? Why would they do this? If you're gonna pay money for something, why wouldn't I want to fully customize it to what I actually wanted? Notes: the best versions of this can be purchased from the Rift Crystal shops inside of the game, and can probably be found some places in chests in certain places in the world. So weird. Harpy snares, smoke beacons. This is basically you summon a harpy. Yep, that's it. You can obtain them in the game. You could probably buy them from certain shops in the game. But it's like you summon a harpy. You see like a chest on a ledge somewhere that you can't reach. Then you can try and summon a harpy to try and get to that item. But why would they would make this in the cash app? I don't know. What's next? Heartfelt pendants, a thoughtful gift. This is what you gift the NPCs in the game, so you can gain affection with them. This will probably like affect the ending or some type of endgame mechanic when the NPC with the highest affection will show up at a certain point to affect the storyline. Why this is in the cash app? I have no idea. I don't know. This just seems so stupid. Okay, next one. Dragons Dogma Music and Sound Collection. This one is actually good. This allows you to readjust some of the sound effects in the game, some of the music in the game to original ones from the original Dragons Dogma and certain other sound effects, which is really good. Why they put this in the cash shop and not just like in the game by itself, I don't know, but it's there. Dragons Dogma 2 Explorer's Camping Kit, camping gear. So, camping gear is essentially you see a campfire, you can make a campsite with one of these camping gears. There are certain versions in the base game, but the one in the cash shop is the best one. It weighs less and is more efficient. Let's read it. Gain one special camping kit and make them available for purchase at shops in game, efficient without being unduly weighty. This camping kit is favored by explorers traveling from far afield. Considering the weights and inventory management is very much an issue. Like if you get the heavy stats, you're running very slowly. Your stamina is recovering very slowly. This is somewhat of a problem, but this is the lightest weights camping gear you can get. The only way to get this is to buy this special version. This will make it available to purchase in shop, and you automatically get one into your storage container. Why this wasn't just put in the game normally, don't know. Don't know. It just they had something amazing here with Dragon's Dogma 2, and they had to just ruin it, and they had to just take a huge dump on the original fans of Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. They could have just taken all of this and say, no, 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 don't put anything in the cash shop. We'll wait a few months and just throw it into a DLC bundle. They could have made something like the Dark Arisen DLC and just threw all of this into that bundle, giving you even more incentive to buy that DLC on top of the extra content and all the extra free items. Uh, this was just a bad idea. People are very angry about this. The game is amazing, I will say that, but the fact that these are here just gives it's tugging at my mind just slightly, saying it's like, what if they adjusted the values just a little bit so you receive less of this item, so they can try and incentivize you to buy stuff from the cash shop? It's stupid. Anyway, that's my take on it. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, follow, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. I am enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2, even though this is here. I wish it wasn't here. That's it. That's it. I wish they didn't add this little microtransaction nonsense. All right. Anyway, peace out. Have a good one, guys.